Namaste, dear educators. In the last video, we were talking about the guidelines of practical examinations 2023-24. And in that part 1, we came across the attendance sheet. Attendance sheet of students appearing in practical examination must be carefully filled in the performa, which will be provided to each school by the concerned regional office. So, have the performa there, which is provided by the regional office, and all students are required to appear in the practical examination or project assessment during the given schedule only. The practical examination or project assessment of a student who may be absent on the day of examination due to any reason shall also be rescheduled during the notified dates only. No request for special permission beyond the schedule shall be entertained by the board. In the case a student is absent in the practical examination or project or internal assessment, etc., for the current session, the students is to be marked absent in the online system. In cases where a student is absent on the day of examination due to any reason and his practical examination or project assessment is to be conducted at a different date, he shall be marked as rescheduled instead of absent. The school will be allowed to reconduct the practical examination or project assessment in respect of students marked as rescheduled during the above schedule only. So, if a student is absent, could not attend, it should be rescheduled. Then only they can attend allowed to reconduct the practical examination. Otherwise, it will be marked as absent. Then what are the other materials? The format of the following material or documents will be provided in the link of school login for download and for handing over to the concerned external or external examiner on his or her arrival. So when he or she arrives there, they can download it. The link of school login for download and for handing over the documents. Format of the following. So first one is manual award list for use of any left out subject exam, and sample envelope for sending award list by external examiners. Then answer books for practical. It shall be ensured that the practical answer book supplied by the regional office is used in practical examination. It is to be ensured that examiner completes all entries in practical answer books carefully and correctly. So it should be ensured that practical answer books are supplied by the regional office before the commencement of the examination for the practical exam. It should be ensured that examiner completes all entries in practical answer books carefully and correctly. Relieving of teachers for duty. Apart from conducting the practical examination or project assessment of the students, every school shall also ensure relieving of the PGTs deputed by the board for conduct of practical examination or project assessment in other schools to ensure that the whole process of practical examination is completed within the stipulated time. Yes, and this is for the head of the examiners. The principals of the schools, they should relieve them for their own duties as external examiners. And in other duties, that the whole process of practical examination is completed within the stipulated time. Non-relieving of the teachers appointed as examiners will be viewed seriously and shall attract invocation of penalty provisions against the erring schools as per affiliation and examination bylaws. Then we can see 4 appendix have been given for S. 4 appendix have been given here. What it tells about is this is about the scale of staff rates of remuneration for practical examinations. Then subject and duty. The support staff as per details given below is permitted to be deployed, used for helping examiners in conduct of practical examination or project assessment. Permissible support staff. 1 assistant superintendent, 1 laboratory assistant and laboratory bearer regarding physics, chemistry, biology, geography and home science. 3. Then computer subject also the same way. Then music and dance, instrument player, then musical dance room, helper. Then other subjects, assistant superintendent and laboratory bearer. Then comes the sanitation cleaning. There also one staff will be there. Then rates of remuneration for support staff is 200 per day. And rates of remuneration for external examiner, rupees 25 per student, subject to minimum payment of rupees 30. Minimum payment of 300. Minimum payment of 30. Subject to minimum payment of rupees 300 per examiner. So rupees 250 towards conveyance, refreshment and other charges. So 15 per student. And minimum it should be 300. Suppose it is very less students. Anyway, minimum 300 should be there. And the conveyance and refreshment charges, it will be 250. Then rates of charges payable to the school or centers, subjects having practical component, rupees 15 per student. Subjects having project component, 5 per student. Then rates of remuneration for observer. Observer remuneration is 500 per day and conveyance and refreshment charges 250 per day. All payments pertaining to practical examination will be made through the integrated payment system. The schools may collect the bank account details of all functionaries well in advance to ensure timely submission of details in IPS. And understand that the last time some of the banks have been merged and IFSC code has changed without noticing that details have been filled. One of the reasons for the delay in the payment may be that. So carefully do that. Everything regarding the ID or the number, then the account number, etc. properly filled. Then system procedures for conducting practical examination, project assessment or class 12. The selection of practical or experiment from the list of practical experience applied by the board should be done through consensus of both the examiners and external and internal. Yes, it should be according to the list given by the board. Questions for the Viva should be asked by both the examiner and should relate either to the project. It should be related to the project and the student is prepared or the practical examination in hand. Then questions of more general nature should be avoided. Yes, most of it should be related to project related questions should be asked by both the examiners, that is internal as well as external examiners. Then investigatory projects, especially those that show considerable amount of effort and originality on the part of the student, should get suitable high marks, while project of a routine or stereotype nature should only receive more marks. Receive is mediocre mark. Then next one is that in the assessment and award of marks, the marking scheme which is given in the list of practicals experience provided to the examiners, schools at the time of examination shall be strictly followed. As assessment awards, that should be strictly followed. What should be the maximum mark? What is the mark given to practical exam? What is the marks given to internal assessment? What is the marks given to the project? It may be different for different subjects as +2 is concerned. Every effort should be made to reach a consensus on the marks to be awarded to individual students. If difference of 1 of 2 marks still persist, even after discussion, the average mark should be awarded. There should be no deviation from this rule. Suppose every effort should be made to reach a consensus on the marks to be awarded to individual students. If difference of 1 or 2 marks still persists, even after discussion, the average mark should be given. Then awards for laboratory course Viva project practical must be separately shown on the answer book along with the total marks so that no complication arises later on. Then no fractional marks. Yes, there is no fractional marks should be uploaded in the award list. If there is a fraction in the total of the marks assigned, it should be increased to the next whole number. For example, if a student gets 25.5 marks, it should be entered as 26 in the award list. Then, if irregularities are observed by either of the examiners in the conduct of the practical examination or project assessment, same must be included in the examiner's report and it should be sent to the assistant secretary confidential. It should be confidential of the concerned regional office within 3 days of the conduct of the practical examination or project assessment through email or fax at speed post. Marks of the practical examination, project assessment shall be uploaded by the internal and external examiners together on the link provided. Yes, both should be there as they are uploading the marks. Immediately after the assessment is over, the marks should be uploaded on the date of examination and from the school where practical examination is conducted by external examiner following the due procedure or steps. So that marks should be uploaded on the date of the examination itself, on the date of the practical examination itself, before the external examiner leave the school. Yes, after uploading the practical or project marks online, only one hard copy of the award list be printed, which shall have to be signed by both examiners, internal as well as external. The printout of the award list duly signed and sealed shall be handed over by the external examiner to the principal or head of the institution whose students' practical examination or project assessment has been conducted by the external examiner along with the answer box. So there should be one printout, and that printout should be given to the head of the examiner by the external examiner. That is where he has made the project assessment has been conducted by the external examiner along with the answer books. Then comes the school shall have receiving of the hard copy of the award list to the external examiner. The school shall give the receiving the hard copy of the award list to the external examiners. Then school shall keep the duly sealed copies of award list in a secured locker. It should be in a secured locker in the strong room in the school. These award lists are not required to be sent to the regional office. No need to send the award list. The award list, the awards, what is the marks given that we have already, you should already upload, and the award list shall be kept in safe custody for 1 year after the declaration of the result. And before sealing the award list, the signed awards lists are to be scanned and saved as PDF file. For scanning of the award list, a proper tabletop scanner shall be used, and the use of mobile phone shall be avoided for scanning and preparing the PDF files. These scanned award lists are to be uploaded by the school. Care shall be taken to properly upload the award list against the correct batch ID. The copy of the printout of the award list is not required to be sent to the regional office by the external examiner or the school. Answer books of the practical or project examinations received from external examiner should be serially arranged before sending CBSE. So answer books of the practical project examination as received from the external examiner, it should be serially arranged before sending the CBSE. After this, answer book shall be sent by insured registered parcel. It should be sent by insured registered parcel by the principal of the school to the concerned regional office. In case of local schools, answer books can be got delivered personally in the board's office. So in case of local schools, if the nearby the CBSE school, they can deliver it personally into the that is near Trivandrum or wherever the regional office are there, they can personally deliver in the board's office. Then the board will be sending practical answer books in all practical subjects. However, in case there is any shortage of the answer books, this can be informed immediately with the requirement to the concerned regional office. In case of plain table papers, drawing sheets or graph sheets, the same may be got arranged from the school if not available or sent by CBSE. In case of plain table papers or drawing sheets or graph sheets, the same may be got arranged in the school if not available or sent by the CBSE. In case a mistake is observed in carrying over the marks from answer book to the award list, or in case marks differ in words and figure on the answer books or posted against wrong roll numbers in the award list by the examiners, the deduction on account of mistakes committed will be made from the examiner concerned as per norms, which may extend up to full amount. Yes. In case of mistakes observed over the marks regarding the list, or in case of the figure or the number, then posted against the wrong roll number in the award list by the examiners, the deduction on account of mistake committed will be made from examiner concerned as per norms, which may extend up to full amount. Yes, that means correct information should be uploaded. All instructions, provisions in regard with the conduct of practical examination or project assessment be followed, adhered strictly. Any deviation may lead to action against defaulting institution or examiner as per application rule. That is Annexer 2. Then this is the Annexer 3, details, steps, batch creation and uploading of marks, practical examination or project assessment. That is you have to visit the cbs.com Pariksha Sangam portal, navigate to the link of uploading the practical or project or internal assessment marks through the school link. Yes, there will be school link in that Pariksha Samam. Different links are there. There you have to go through the school link, and there the exam activities. Now enter your school is existing credentials as used for LOC registration to login. A main menu will open up showing details of your school along with the different menu options as shown below. Yes. Then to start the process, click on the create batch link. Select the subject from drop down for which batch is to be created. Enter required details of external and internal examiners and click on submit button. A list containing maximum 30 students registered for the selected subjects will show up. Click on the confirm this batch button. A batch ID will be displayed. Please make a note to it. So like that you can go through, and entering the names of internal examiner is compulsory in all subjects. The name of external examiner shall be compulsorily entered in subjects in which external examiner has been ordained to be appointed by the board. It may be noted that batches shall only be created after receipt of the details of the external examiners from CBSE, that too after confirming from the external examiner about his availability for conduct of practical or project assessment. Then after conduct a practical or project or internal assessment, click on upload marks menu option. The batch ID created in previous step will be shown in the drop down menu. Select the appropriate batch, give in the external examiner details exactly same as given during the batch creation. Click on submit buttons. A list of all students in the selected batch will come up along with the column to enter marks. Fill in the correct marks. Do not prefix 0 with the marks, keeping in mind the valid range of the marks for the subject selected, or select absent from the drop down and click on preview also. So in the observer, if the observer is present for duty, the school shall also enter the name of the observer and OASIS allotted teacher ID of the observer. The school shall also enter the date of conduct of practical or project assessment of the concerned batch. The examiner will get a preview of the entered marks just for confirmation of the marks ended. Yes, they can once more see what is the mark there. Students scoring less than minimum marks will be shown against red background color, and students mark absent will be shown yellow color. So red color, that is mark minimum, less than minimum mark, and the yellow color, those who are absent. Yes. And if all marks are found to be correct and both examiners are sure that no correction is required, then click on finalize marks, else click on make changes to update or change marks. Once you click on finalize marks, a pop-up will appear asking for confirmation. If you want to change the marks, click on cancel or click OK to confirm. All entered marks will be submitted and cannot be changed later on. So there is a provision that finalize mark, if you want to change, make changes. So that way you can click according to the buttons. After finalization, click on the print award list link. Print award list link. Then a page will show up with all batch ID for which data is being finalized. Select the appropriate batch. Fill in the external examiner details, same as given during batch creation, and click on submit. If all details are correct, award list of students in the selected batch will come up. Take a printout of the page. Both internal and external examiners to sign at appropriate places. Before sealing the award list, the signed award list are to be scanned and saved as a PDF file. For scanning of the award list, a proper tabletop scanner shall be used and use of mobile phone shall be avoided for scanning and preparing the PDF files. The scanned award list are to be uploaded using option Upload Award List. The scanned care shall be taken to properly upload the award list against the correct batch ID. The printout of award list duly signed and sealed to be handed over to head of the school for records. The copy of the printout of award list is not required to send to the regional office by external examiner or the school. Click on check status option to generate batches uploaded and pending for upload. Yes. And so, an external examiner should not forget to log out from the system after taking the printout. An external examiner must keep in mind the following points: batch creation, marks uploading, generating award list, sealing of award list in the envelope. So, batch creation, marks uploading, generating award list, and sealing of award list in the envelope to hand over. Then, concerned above activities should be done by the external examiner himself or herself only. No change in marks is allowed after finalization and completion of process. So, proper attention of both examiners is required to ensure correctness of subject. Practical marks are uploaded. Yes. And one more appendix is there, appendix 4, that is regarding the class 10 is concerned. Yes, class 10 is concerned. That we can do another video. Thank you.